Most know about the horrors of parasites, but did you know that some parasites can have their own parasites? Last year for Halloween, I did a video on zombie parasites, and in that video, I mentioned something called a hyperparasite. And I didn't delve into what exactly a hyperparasite is because I thought I would do a video all about it in the future. And now it is finally time to do that video. So come with me to learn about hyperparasites. Hey guys, it's Oliver, and welcome back to Exploring Exotics. This is going to be a pretty short video since this topic is fairly straight to the point, but if you have any questions or you need any clarification, or if you just noticed that I got something wrong, please tell me in the comments down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. So what exactly is a hyperparasite? Well, in short, a hyperparasite or a metaparasite is a parasite of a parasite. Let's start by talking about what a primary parasite is. Much like your ex, a parasite is an organism that lives on or in another organism called the host in order to live, reproduce, and complete its life cycle, and this relationship is always harmful to the host. It is also important to note that there is also parasitoidism. In parasitoidism, the parasite will always kill the host. So, like I said, a hyperparasite is a parasite of the primary parasite. Now, before we delve into any specifics or examples, it is important to note that this field is still fairly understudied. However, hyperparasites are thought to be fairly common in nature, and they have been around for a really long time. For example, hyperparasitism in the Hymenoptera group developed from, you guessed it, a primary parasite, and these evolved in the Jurassic period, around 135 million years ago. And hyperparasitism is a broad term that describes many species, so let's take a quick look at some examples. This is a hyperparasitoid chalcid wasp on the cocoons of its host, the brachycnid wasp. And the brachycnid wasp is a parasite of Lepidoptera. And another well-studied case is the wasp Lysibia, who parasitizes on the Cocytia glomerata, as well as the C. rebecula, who are both parasites of the larva of the small white butterfly. And sometimes engorged ticks can even be fed on by other ticks. And they are not limited to insects. This is a flatworm called Cyclocotyla bolognese, which is found on Ceratotoa, which is a parasite of the fish Boops Boops. And certain fungi infect and live on other fungi. For example, some species of Trichoderma are known to parasitize other fungi. And this can get even more complicated, adding another layer of parasitism. This is where the host has a primary parasite who has a hyperparasite who has its own hyperparasite. Just imagine a fungus that infects and lives on another fungus, who infects and lives on another fungus, who infects a tree. And even though parasitism is often shown in a negative light since it does harm the host, it is actually incredibly important and beneficial for the ecosystem. Parasitism itself plays a very crucial role in population control, and hyperparasites are no different. The relationship between a hyperparasite and a primary parasite are somewhat analogous to a predator and prey relationship, with the hyperparasite keeping the primary parasite's populations in check. And we do still need further study into this. However, we are starting to use some hyperparasites in some kind of pest controls, specifically in agriculture. For example, we see the CHV1 virus helps control damage done by chestnut blights to chestnut trees. These hyperparasitic relationships help highlight the complex relationships in ecosystems, as well as the layers that can happen in parasitism within those ecosystems. And there is still more research to be done and being pushed for in the academic field for hyperparasites. So as long as we stay curious and keep exploring, we are sure to learn more. Maybe even delving into the layers of hyperparasitism. And like I said, that was a short video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you learned something or at the very least found it entertaining. Give this video a like and subscribe if you are into this kind of content. All of my links, including my Instagram if you want to get a hold of me directly, as well as all of the resources I used in today's video will be down in the description below, so go check those out. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.